don't know what evidence Busby has other than the testimony of his client.
Right.
Are there text messages? Is there some record? I mean, this driver who allegedly she jumped in the car with and went to the, the party.
These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are.
Hip-hop mogul Jay-Z facing a rape allegation. Sean Carter, his real name, is doubling down against his accuser, saying she's looking for money and fame, releasing a new statement overnight, calling for the claims to be actually dismissed.
Y'all, this story just took a wild new twist that nobody saw coming. Jay-Z is now caught up in an explosive legal battle that has everyone talking. Leaked voicemails and jaw-dropping claims suggest he's been pulling strings behind the scenes. But it doesn't stop there. More women are allegedly stepping forward. And now there are links to the Diddy scandal surfacing everywhere. This situation is spiraling fast, and what's being uncovered could change everything. Things are heating up for Jay-Z and Roc Nation, and not in a good way. Texas attorney Tony Busby, who's representing several alleged victims in the shocking Cassie Diddy Coles case, has accused Jay-Z's team of running an illegal intimidation operation. According to a bombshell lawsuit, Roc Nation allegedly financed a secret scheme to target and bribe Busby's former clients. But it gets worse. The lawsuit claims that operatives involved in the scheme were flashing fake badges and pretending to work for the state of Texas. One former client was reportedly offered $10,000 to turn against Busby, painting a disturbing picture of shady, desperate tactics. And Busby isn't staying quiet. In his words, this operation wasn't just sloppy, it was caught on tape. That's right. There's allegedly audio evidence tying Jay-Z's team to this whole mess now. Jay-Z's reps are calling all of this a desperate attempt to distract from the real issues. But let's not forget, Jay-Z is already facing a serious civil lawsuit tied to a disturbing 2000 incident involving a 13-year-old girl. While he has denied the allegations and hasn't been criminally charged, the timing of all these new claims couldn't be worse.
Turn now to the latest on the sexual assault allegations against Jay-Z, accused of sexually assaulting a then 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at an after-party back in 2000. Both men have denied all wrong.
But listen, things are getting confusing. The woman accusing Jay-Z recently said that there are some parts of her story that don't line up, but she still stands by the main part of what she's saying. Some people think this hurts her case, but others believe it's just one small part of a much bigger situation. This isn't just about one person. It's also about the people who saw what was going on and said nothing, people who were there, who even helped or encouraged it, and they know who they are.
Talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are.
Now, let's talk about the new civil complaints filed by 3 men against Sean Diddy Combs. These are recent allegations, said to have happened between 2019 and 2022. But the drama between attorney Tony Busby and Jay-Z? That started months ago. It all began when Busby sent Jay-Z a letter accusing him of some serious wrongdoing. Jay-Z didn't respond, so Busby fired back by filing a lawsuit on behalf of Jane Doe, the woman involved in that 2000 incident. Jay-Z didn't just sit back. He hit back hard, filing a counter lawsuit and accusing Busby of trying to extort him. Then in October, Busby added Jay-Z's name directly to the lawsuit, and he's been refusing to back down ever since. This has turned into a full-on legal tug-of-war, with everyone now asking, who's capping and who's telling the truth? But here's where it gets even crazier. Those leaked voicemails, they're connected to shocking claims about Roc Nation's alleged efforts to silence and pressure people tied to Busby's law firm. According to Busby, not long after he filed the anonymous lawsuit against Diddy and other unnamed celebs, strange things started happening. His clients began getting surprise visits from so-called investigators. And these people didn't just knock on the door empty-handed. They were reportedly flashing fake badges, claiming to be from the state of Texas, and even asking if the clients wanted to join a lawsuit against Busby himself.
In the case of these 3 men that have just filed civil complaints against Sean Combs, these are allegations that are between 2019 and 2022, so they're more recent claims.
But it didn't stop there. According to the lawsuit, these operatives didn't just show up, they were pushy. They offered connections to private lawyers and promised easy money to vulnerable clients. One case stands out. Gerardo Garcia, a former client, says he was approached at home by 2 people claiming to work for the state. They told him they could help him sue Busby's firm and said straight up, There's money in this for you. But here's the kicker, one of them slipped up. On tape, they admitted they were actually working for a Mississippi lawyer connected to Roc Nation's charitable wing, Team Roc. That means Roc Nation is now being directly linked to these shady actions, and there's a recording that could be used as hard evidence. But it gets worse. That same investigator allegedly told Garcia that 70 people had already joined the class action lawsuit. Imagine that, dozens of people possibly dragged into this mess under false pretenses. True, this is more than just sneaky. It's manipulative, calculated, and illegal. And now everyone's asking, how far is Roc Nation willing to go to protect Jay-Z's empire? Because if these allegations are real, it's not just a legal fight anymore. Coercion. It's tampering. It's about trying to destroy the justice system from the inside. And with leaked voicemails backing all this up, this isn't just speculation anymore. It's a full-blown scandal waiting to explode. But the drama doesn't end there. Those leaked voicemails have triggered more lawsuits, and things are heating up even more. While it's still unclear if the class action lawsuit against Busby's firm is officially moving forward, 2 former clients have now come forward with major claims. Let's start with Adam Guidry, a former ship captain. He says Busby's firm failed him after he settled a personal injury case. According to his lawsuit, he won over $300,000 but only walked away with $5,123. The rest? It went to attorney fees, expenses, and a high-interest loan. And get this, his suit claims Busby's firm charged over $23,000 in interest on an $85,000 loan. If that's true, that's not just bad, it's predatory. But there's more. Matthew Ray Thompson, another former client, says Busby's firm took more than 60% of his settlement and padded case expenses. The lawsuit even claims the firm deposited settlement checks into its own account, then sent him money through Venmo, as if it were a loan. These lawsuits don't just make Busby look bad, they raise serious questions. Did Roc Nation have something to do with these clients coming forward? Are these just random cases, or part of a bigger strategy to discredit Busby and tear down his cases against Diddy and Jay-Z? Because if it is a setup, people working with Busby might want to rethink everything. And just when you think it can't get any crazier, new allegations have surfaced, this time against Busby himself. According to court docs obtained by The Mirror, he's now being accused of hiding a venereal disease and transmitting it to a former client.
High-profile attorney who filed multiple lawsuits against Diddy and one against Jay-Z is now accused of infecting a woman he dated with a venereal disease, according to a new suit filed in New York Supreme Court.
But that's not all. Busby didn't stay silent. He clapped back fast with a bold statement, calling the accusations against him frivolous, laughable, and ridiculous. In his words, it's nothing but an attempt to damage his reputation. And here's where things get really heated. Busby claims this is all part of a bigger conspiracy, allegedly led by Roc Nation, to scare him into backing off the lawsuits connected to Diddy. Now let's talk about the timing because it's raising a lot of eyebrows. Right as Busby is turning up the pressure on Diddy and Jay-Z, these accusations against him suddenly appear? Coincidence? Not likely, at least according to Busby. He says this isn't just an attack. It's a criminal conspiracy to destroy his name and block justice for his clients. And honestly, he's not the only one saying this feels planned. Many are now asking, are these claims against Busby real concerns or just a sneaky way to distract from the heat Jay-Z and Diddy are facing?
Jay-Z's made it clear, man, that he's not paying one penny, and he's personally called in his letter Busby a deplorable human. So this
made fun of him for being a Marine, like you have no valor. It's gotten ugly, right?
It's gotten very ugly and very personal.
Now, Roc Nation, the entertainment empire Jay-Z built, is being dragged deeper into the drama. According to Busby, people connected to Roc Nation are behind these accusations, trying to damage his credibility. True, this would be a major move by Jay-Z's team to divert attention from the growing list of claims against him.
This morning, Houston attorney Tony Busby is speaking out again about the claims made by rapper Jay-Z through his company Roc Nation on Sunday.
But here's where it could all backfire. Trying to discredit Busby might seem like a smart move, but it could actually make Jay-Z's camp look like they're more focused on silencing critics than addressing the serious allegations against him. And here's the real problem. With all the attention now on Busby's alleged misconduct, the voices of the victims he represents are being drowned out. No matter what's true or false about Busby, the stories of his clients are what really matter. Jay-Z's team is behind this. It paints a troubling picture of just how far they might go to protect his image. But on the flip side, these new allegations against Busby only add more confusion to an already twisted and messy legal battle.
Of multiples, that's not as common. There are false claims that come out, but to have multiples seems a little bit more unlikely to sort of be like, oh, it's all nonsense.
Oh, and you thought it was over? Absolutely not, because the latest updates are raising even more eyebrows. Rumors are flying that more alleged victims might come forward with accusations against Jay-Z. For years, he's been seen as untouchable, but now that carefully built image is starting to crack under the pressure of these growing claims.
They're trying to discredit Busby, which is interesting. They're trying to claim he's done this before, which, to be fair, there have been some other athletes and people who've sort of won against him, saying that they were sort of pushed and he didn't have all the facts.
But what's even more shocking, it's not just women coming forward anymore. In a bombshell new court filing, Jay-Z is now being accused of multiple incidents involving both male and female minors. Let that sink in for a second. The same attorney who represents the 13-year-old girl from the 2000 case has now revealed allegations from a young boy, adding another layer of serious trouble to Jay-Z's already crumbling public image and legal situation. And get this, new court documents just dropped jaw-dropping claims. Jay-Z's legal team, led by Alex Spiro, admitted in a recent filing that Jay-Z is the anonymous celebrity who accused attorney Tony Busby of extortion. That filing didn't just confirm the ongoing lawsuits, it also disclosed brand new accusations involving minors.
That's what we got to do. A lot of people are just saying Jay-Z's guilty. Not me. I learned from Johnny Depp. We can't just join on in any hype train like that. But a lot of these, there will be records, and if Spiro can pull enough of this out to show there was no after party, like
Spiro painted Jay-Z as the victim in what he called a shameless scheme by Busby. According to Spiro, these accusations are nothing more than a desperate attempt to extort large sums of money from Jay-Z by threatening public lawsuits that would humiliate him. And y'all, the internet is buzzing. Jay-Z's name is trending on Twitter under #RockNation, and it looks like all this drama is catching up with him. With leaked voicemails and the growing list of allegations, things are just getting messy. From claims that Rock Nation tried to silence people to new allegations potentially coming forward, it's clear this situation is far from over. Every new detail is putting Jay's legacy and the power dynamics of the entertainment world under intense scrutiny. But let's not forget, this isn't just about one man. It's about the secrets and influence that have shaped the industry for years. So, do these leaked voicemails prove Rock Nation's involvement, or is this just another attempt to smear Jay-Z's name? And with more alleged victims possibly stepping forward, how will this change the way we view Jay-Z and his empire? What does this say about the justice system and how victims are treated in the industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a conversation we need to have. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out the next video on your screen. We're diving even deeper into Hollywood's biggest scandals.